Hi, my name is Mina Roby. I'm a health and wellness coach. And this video is part of the Salvation Army's Family Enrichment Program, helping families live better and eat healthier. The video today, we are going to make stuffed baked peppers. And I'm very excited. My mother used to make these when I was young, and when I was very young, we didn't have all the colored peppers. We just had the green bell pepper, and I thought it was bitter, and I didn't really love it that much, but I did when I got older. But I'm going to tell you the ingredients we have in here. We're going to use 3 different colors of peppers, and the bell peppers are another one of those vegetables that are just, everything about it is good for you. They're low in, they don't have any fat, very little calories, and all of the nutrients in there are just really good for everything you have in your body. Okay, we're gonna have bell peppers, onions, we've got some black beans, corn, and tomatoes. We're gonna stuff our peppers with, a little bit of ground beef, and a little bit of rice. And then we've got some seasonings too. We're gonna we also have jalapenos. We've got chili powder, cumin, and some garlic. So we're gonna mix all these things together. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to prepare the peppers for stuffing and how we're gonna put all the ingredients together. Okay, we're gonna start putting our ingredients together for our stuffing. And I've already got the onions chopped here. So we're gonna cook the onions down a little bit by themselves. We've drained the corn, the black beans, and the tomatoes in a colander. So we're just going to let these onions cook a little bit by themselves. Let me get them in here. And all of these fresh, wonderful vegetables are just going to nourish your body like you wouldn't believe. And they're so tasty and delicious. And remember, I don't know if we've talked about this, if you've seen the other videos, all the different colors of vegetables provide different nutrients for your body. So the darker they are, the more nutrient dense they are. And you also want a variety of colors in all of your vegetables too, because they all have different nutrients. But you're going to love it. Okay, I'm going to show you how we get our peppers like this. This is how I've already done them, but this is how we're going to stuff them. Here's your pepper. Oh, let me get this out of the way. Here we go. You're going to cut it in half, like that. And then take a small knife, another small knife, and you're going to get out the seeds and those little membranes in there. Sometimes you can just pull it out, but just kind of peel it out. You can knock the seeds out of it. And this is what we're going to stuff with our delicious filling. All right. So we're going to get that center out there. It's pretty simple. And we're going to put all this together. Once we get our stuffing, our filling ready, we're going to stuff our peppers, put them in a 9x13 pan, and then bake it in an oven that's 350 degrees. It only has to bake for about 35 minutes, so you'll have dinner pretty quick. Okay, the onions have cooked down some, so now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients for the stuffing that we're going to stuff the peppers with to the skillet. These are our vegetables. These are beans and rice and tomatoes. And don't forget about our seasonings. Remember our seasoning mix? We're going to put this in here. That was the cumin, chili powder, and garlic powder. Allow this cook together for a second. Get it all stirred. Oh, can't forget our jalapenos. So it makes it spicy. Jalapenos are really good for you too. All peppers. All peppers are good. The black beans are, and the black beans add so much protein to this dish too. You can actually, if you're not a big meat eater, it's also delicious without meat. But we're going to put ground beef in it today. So let's see, we'll put most of it. Well, let's put all the ground beef in there. We'll make it nice and thick. All right, we're going to let all this cook together for a minute. Let's get our rice in here. We're going to turn it back up just a few minutes just to get all the seasonings and the flavors together. And just about a cup of cooked rice. You can also, if you're familiar with quinoa, you can substitute quinoa for your rice too. It's a really nice, healthy grain. It's really high in protein too. So we're going to let this cook together for a minute, and then we'll stuff our peppers. We've stuffed in our peppers. Here we go. Here's our delicious mixture. I just let it all cook together once we put all the seasonings in there. I know, seriously. I just let it all cook together for maybe like 5 minutes just to get all the seasonings together and all well mixed. So we're just stuffing our peppers. Aren't they pretty, pretty, pretty? All right. You know what? This is always fun too. You got a little bit left. Just stick in a bowl if you want to. Put it in a taco. Have that for breakfast. You can do all different kinds of things. Okay, now we're going to cover this with aluminum foil. We're going to bake it in the oven. The oven's preheated to 375 degrees. We're going to bake it for 35 minutes. We're going to get it out and then see if the peppers look like they're coming along well. And then we're going to add a little bit of cheddar cheese to the top of them. Take the foil off, put them back in for a few more minutes and let that melt and get bubbly. You're going to love it. Peppers have been in for 35 minutes, covered at 375. And I cannot wait for you to make these because this smells so delicious. Okay. Then we're going to take the foil off. Mmm, yum. See, the peppers themselves are softening up. Yum. Now we're going to put some cheese on them here. A little bit of cheddar cheese. This is just a sharp cheddar cheese, but you can put any kind. And cheese is, again, another fantastic source of calcium. It's a dairy product. It's also good for you. Not too much. You don't want to cover everything with cheese. You just want enough just to flavor it. You don't want it to just completely cover it. Now they're going to go back in the oven for another 10 minutes, and we're going to let the cheese melt and get kind of brown and bubbly. And then they're done. All right, 10 minutes in the oven with the cheese on them. And the peppers are done. Our stuffed peppers full of all delicious goodness. I hope you enjoy them.